Hey, what is up? It is your boy Will. Welcome back to the Skinny Survivor channel, the best place for skinny guys to gain their first 30 pounds of rock hard muscle and go from the scrawny guy to the brawny guy. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you all the secrets that I use in order to gain 30 pounds of rock hard muscle and go from skinny to muscular. So I'm gonna share with you exactly what I struggle with and how I managed to actually see results in my muscle building journey. If you're a skinny guy looking to bulk up, make sure to subscribe right now to the channel because this is the best channel for you to gain more weight. So let's get straight into today's video. So listen, my muscle building journey was not easy at all. I did not see results for the first 4 years of my training. So literally I spent 4 years doing everything, working out 6 times a week, eating as much as possible to the point where I felt like throwing up. And I still didn't see any results. I went from skinny to skinny fat, to then skinny again, to then fat, and then skinny again. And then that's when after 4 years, I hired a coach and then I started to see results. So that leads me into the first point. If you have the money, it is the best option and the best decision to make to invest in a mentor or a coach, because a coach already has experience in what you have as issues, and he's gonna help you navigate all these problems before you face them. So you're gonna save many years of not getting any results. So for me, I hired my first coach. It was Christian Guzman after year 4, and he planned me my first calories and macronutrients, okay? So he basically told me exactly how many calories I needed to eat on a daily basis, what kind of protein, carbohydrates, and fats I needed to take. And in order to do so, he would basically send me an email every week and show me what I needed to eat, okay? And then basically if I had any issues, I would basically tell him all my problems and he would help me fast track my progress. So hiring a coach is my #1 tip if you want to see serious results. That leads to the point #2 is make sure you track your calories and your macronutrients. So I actually started out not tracking my calories and macronutrients. I had no idea what I was doing in the gym. I had no idea what I was eating. I would just basically eat as much calories as possible in order to bulk up. And I thought that, hey, if I just eat as much as possible, I'm gonna gain weight. And to be honest, what happened was I gained weight, but it was fat, okay? And I wanted to build muscle. But the thing is, you can't just think, okay, I'm gonna eat a lot of calories and it's gonna become muscle, because that's not how it works. Actually, calories is just energy, and you're providing yourself energy, and sometimes if you're eating as much as possible, it's too much energy for your body to become muscle, and a lot of it becomes fat. So in order to really see results, you need to eat in a calorie surplus just a little bit above your maintenance calories. And this is actually gonna make sure that a lot of those calories are being converted into lean muscle and not body fat. So again, #2, track calories, track macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats. I'll leave a calculator down below. You can get an estimation. But if you want serious results, you need to start tracking everything, okay? Leads me to point #3, weigh yourself every single day, okay? You can't really get results if you're just weighing yourself here and there. A lot of my clients basically weigh themselves and they're like, hey, I'm not really gaining weight. One day I'm 160 pounds, the other day I'm 155, and then I'm 170. It's because there's no consistency in the actual the weight that you're getting, okay? If you want a serious, accurate result or average, you're gonna have to add up your weights during the 7 days of the week and then divide it, because that's gonna give you a better average that you can compare to on another week, okay? But if you're just weighing yourself on Monday and then Sunday and then Friday, it's not gonna be accurate, because actually weight fluctuates on an hourly basis based off how much food you've eaten, based off how much water you've drinking. All these variables, even if you've gone to the toilet, these are all gonna affect your weigh-ins, okay? So it's not gonna be accurate at all. And basically what you see on the scale isn't gonna be an accurate representation of if you're gaining weight or not. So making sure that you weigh yourself daily, taking that weekly average, and then comparing to other weekly averages is gonna get you a much accurate representation of whether or not you're gaining weight, okay? And we also wanna add this with the tracking calories, the tracking macronutrients, taking some progress pictures. This is gonna give you a much better representation of whether or not you're building lean muscle and gaining lean muscle in the process. So number 4 is basically you need a split that is very, very targeted for your body type, okay? So a lot of these splits on the internet are not targeted for skinny guys, okay? They get you training 6 times a week, doing massive workouts, and as a skinny guy, you need a little bit more recovery time, okay? So generally what I recommend for skinny guys is 3 to 4 workouts a week, either full body workouts with compound exercises or 4-day workout upper lower splits. These are gonna work best for you as a skinny guy, okay? As a skinny guy, I found that most skinny guys need recovery time in order to see progress. So I generally recommend upper lower split or a full body split. And this is gonna allow you to pack on mass as fast as possible. So again, if you're just winging it in the gym, you're just going in, doing bicep curls, you're not gonna see any results, okay? You need a very structured workout program that has the right compound exercises, that targets, bench press, squats, deadlifts, all around the body development, okay? And if you need a workout program, we've got a customized coaching program down below you can apply for, but basically this is gonna be needed if you wanna see serious results. So to put it all together, on my journey, I only started to see results when I actually got into this, okay? So after year 4, I was frustrated that I was not seeing results, and I was really tired of just being skinny, fat, skinny. My friends would basically say to me, hey, you've been training for 4 years, why don't you have any results? And I was like, hey man, listen, I'm tired of this. So I hired a coach, and over the past years, I've had about 4 coaches that coached me to be a fitness model, and I also went on stage to compete. And honestly, if I could go back, I would hire a coach from day 1, and that's my true honest opinion. That is gonna get you much faster results than if you do it yourself, because there's a lot of things you have to figure out over the years, and truth be told, you may not be able to figure those things out even watching my videos, okay? It's much faster for you to find someone who's already done it and take his advice. So I highly recommend you get a coach. If you don't want a coach, then make sure you do everything on my channel. Tracking calories and macros, getting a proper workout split, weighing in daily, and basically assessing your results on your own. It's gonna be much easier if you have a coach to assess your results for you, but if you wanna do it on your own, you have to make sure you're doing these things. So again, these are the most important things I did on my muscle building journey, and that allow me to finally see results and build more muscle. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.